Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my Thomas the Tank Tommy and Trackmaster layout. Here we go. Let's start under my bed. We've got Splatter and Dodge there with Diesel 10 making a plan again. And then over here at Knapford Station, this is my Knapford Station because my other one broke. So in Knapford Station we have Mighty Max, Stepney and Spencer. Paxton's in a siding. And then Victor fell into the ditch. So Bash has brought the breakdown train. Then as you can see, the docks is very busy today. So let's start going down this line. We've got Thomas pulling Annie and Clarabelle. With Den here, who's talking to Percy, and as you can see, Percy is pulling a very long mail train, and Cranky at the moment is unloading George from Bulstrode. George is coming back to the island now. Then here we have Connor and Caitlin having a chat near the scrapyard. And over here we have Murdoch in his shed. Murdoch and Hank get a day off today. And then over here we've got Mavis and Boko near the quarry. Once again, Bill and Ben have crashed. Stafford was sitting in the siding, but now he can't get through because Bill's blocking his way. And Harvey's trying to get them back on the track. And then Luke and Freddie are coming down from the viaduct where Diesel is, who's brought Rocky because Dash fell into the pond, but they also can't get through because of Bill. Then if we backtrack, change the points, come along this line, you can see we've got Peter Sam talking to Salty, but then there's a really long line of engines trying to come through. There's Porter and Proteus. Porter works at the docks, and Lady and Reneus and Sir Handel all waiting, and Stephen has had a crash at the buttons. And here's Terence next to Sir Handel and Reneus. Then again backtrack and change the points. Here's Edward getting ready to pull lots of trucks. He was supposed to pull 11, but 5 fell in the sea. And then Scarlo is having a chat with Edward. Then there's Bertie. And if we come round here, you can see Charlie has come off the line. Belle and Dot have come to inspect the damage. And Donald and Douglas are pulling a heavy goods train with Duncan on because Duncan crashed. This is the goods train. Then Ferdinand's trying to come out of the siding, but he can't because of the fire truck. And then here we have Hero sitting in a siding with Millie. And Toby's pulling Henrietta. And James is pulling 3 coaches. Then over here we're at Tidmouth Sheds, where Stanley, Molly, with Neville, Emily, Dennis, Henry and Billy are waiting. Emily's now coming out and Dennis is just waking up. Then Rusty and Oliver are pulling a heavy goods train, which includes Scruffy at the front. And Toad would obviously be the brake man. Then we have Elizabeth here and Flynn. And here's Hank sitting in a shed, and Flora's pulling her tram and having a chat with Hank. Then if we go up Gordon's Hill, over here is Gordon pulling the express. I only have 3 coaches, not the last one. Then over here we have Rosie pulling some special coaches. They're Connor and Caitlin's coaches, but they're having to sit in the scrapyard because they kept having races. Then on the other side of Henry's tunnel, about to go in, is Arthur and Duck pulling another heavy goods train. And then over here is the Topham Hatt with his car. And there's Captain and Caroline and Harold. Please comment to say if you like it or not. And please tell me which part is your favourite and which is your favourite engine. By the way, Trevor is sitting over here in a field next to the docks. So here we go. I'll give you a quick overview before I finish. This is probably the biggest track I've ever made. So I worked really hard to make this. And that is my Thomas Tommy and Trackmaster layout. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see my collection, just go to my channel, HydesR01, capital H, small y, small s. No, let me start that again. Capital H, small y, small d, small e, small s, capital R, O, 1. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. And again, please comment if you like it or not, which is your favourite bit of the layout and which is your favourite engine. Mine is Diesel 10. Thanks for watching. Bye.